Hello everybody and welcome to the next tutorial about Microsoft Excel. Today we want to use all in all 3 functions. You didn't know these functions yet. I want to show how it works. Before we will work with these functions, you should understand what a syntax is. Syntax of a formula that are nothing else than rules we have to follow to perform a calculation. The syntax of the average function is here telling us we have to type at first average, open parentheses, specify the first number, semicolon, specify the next number, semicolon, and so on, and close parentheses. We can change that a little bit because when you look at the table, all values are written in one column. So we can type here average, open parentheses, first cell reference, colon sign, last cell reference, and closed parentheses. We also want to use today our function wizard the first time for our calculation. Before we start there with the average, you can see here is that a total means you should calculate a sum. Highlight, home menu, there is written auto sum. Just click it, go to the fill handle, drag the fill handle to the right side. The same with row number 3, highlight, home menu, auto sum, click it, use the fill handle, drag the fill handle down. So, and now we continue with our statistics. At first, the average function. So, go to formulas. Here you can see already many categories. But for the beginning, we want to use our function wizard. That is this. FX insert function is the name of it. Just click it. The first step you have to do, you have to select a category. And this function wizard, I suppose there are 300, 400, 500 different calculations you can perform. So at first, to find the one functions that you need, you have to select a category. Here we said it is a statistical calculation. So click this down arrow next to category and select statistical. From the list below, we want to select average, followed by clicking on OK. Here you can see or you can read what the average function is doing. It returns the average, in other words, arithmetic mean of values or cell references. Let us say it in another way. Calculate the sum of your data and divide it by the number of values. Here we have to specify our cell references. So go to the first cell reference, click left mouse button, don't release, and then drag up to the last cell reference. Total is not included into your average calculation. Excel changed the cell references here. The only step you must do, click on OK. We want to know the average for each column. So go to the fill handle, drag to the right side. Next step, we want to know our smallest value, our minimum value. The syntax is always the same like the average function. The function name is min. We can use in our case the syntax min first cell reference up to last cell reference. Formulas menu, fx, click it. Here is written statistical, so go to the min function, click it, followed by clicking on OK. Excel is asking you about cell references, so go to the first cell, left mouse button, don't release, and drag up to the last cell, followed by clicking on OK. So the smallest value of this range of numbers is this one. Go to the fill handle, drag it to the right side. So, next calculation. Calculate the highest value, the maximum value. The syntax is almost the same. Max, specify the first cell reference, colon sign, specify the last cell reference. Your formula must be open and closed by parentheses. Let's see how it works. Formula menu, go to fx, click it, statistical must be selected, drag the mouse down and seek max. Here it is, followed by clicking on OK. Excel is asking for the arguments, like it is written here. The arguments are nothing else than our cell references. So highlight the values you want to include into your calculation, followed by clicking on OK. This one are the highest values of these columns. So it was easy to calculate. We want to do one step more. I want to separate here the statistics a little bit from the total, but there is no space. When there is no space, then we will add it. Means add an empty column or row. An empty row is inserted above the highlighted row. When you highlight one row, then one is inserted. When you highlight two rows, then two are inserted. So just click the row number. You can see this pull down menu and select insert. The same with our columns. When you highlight one column, then one column will be inserted. Do you highlight two? Two are inserted, and so on. Right mouse click, followed by clicking on insert. When you can add a column or row, you can also remove it. Just highlight it, right click on it, and followed by clicking on delete. I want to change a little bit one thing more. Just click here the home menu. Below cells, you can also see insert and delete. Means the there is no need to click the right mouse button. You can also use this command to insert and to delete your columns or rows. So, last step for today, we want to change the font color. Go to Home, go to Font. There is our font color icon. Click the down arrow and select the color you like. So it looks like that. So there is one thing more. I want to give you homework. Show me that you understood what we made here. Your homework is create a series starting at the A column, start at 0, increase by 5 up to 75. Use your fill handle to create this series. Next step should be find the median value of that column. My tip is the median value is a statistical function. Finally, send the result as a comment. You can send me also the formula that you used to find the answer for this calculation. When you create your series, you should start at A1. So, I'm looking forward on your comment that you will send me. That's all for today. At the next video, we want to speak a little bit more about statistical informations. I want to show you 4 or 5 of these calculations more that are important for your daily work, where from looking at the syntax it becomes a little bit more difficult. See you next time. Bye.